Hello everyone. If you are a student who is taking the school-based experience or a PBS course for this semester, then this video might be helpful for you. I'm sorry, but I'm kind of awkward talking to a camera, so just bear with me. I'm trying to share as much as I can based on my personal experience. So here goes nothing. So before a school-based experience starts, I would suggest you guys to go to the school. It might be a little late to say this, but yeah, it's better to go to the school and meet all the administrators and just tell them that you are going to do your SBE there. But it's okay if you don't do that, because not everyone does. So after that, I would suggest you to print all the documents required. For example, your attendance, your interview forms, your borang perkembangan diri, and basically the documents that you have to get a signature from the teachers or the administrators. Those are really important. So it's better for you to prepare it beforehand before going to the school. And after that, please try to understand your coursework requirement. For example, your coursework is asking you to interview 3 teachers, or maybe it is asking you to, I think it should ask you to do a portfolio. So try to go through what should be in your portfolio and prepare everything beforehand. For example, you can write your biodata, your informations before you go to the school, and also try to have a little bit of understanding of what your course is asking in the list, like what you are going to ask your teachers, what for example, for us, our PBS2, we have to interview the teachers about TS25. So those are the requirements that you might want to put attention into. So yeah, and after that, try to understand your school before you go to the school. If it's your primary school, then congratulations, it might be easier. But if it's not, no worries, because you just have to try to go through the Google sites if they have one, or the websites if they have one. So try to get as much information as possible about your school. Even if you're not there, try to understand how it functions and how the environment is, so it is easier when you go there. Alright, so that's for before you go for your PBS. And during your PBS, the first day is the most important. I would suggest you to go to the office in the morning when you reach school. So look for the headmaster or headmistress. If they are not around, look for a senior administrator. Normally you can just ask the clerk, the people in the office. They might have an idea whether or not the headmaster or headmistress is around. So when you meet them, you can ask how they want your attendance to be done. In some school, they might ask you to lapor or go and see the headmaster every day. In some, they might not, because the headmaster and headmistress might be a little busy, so they might just ask you to leave it at their table, or maybe they might just ask you to give it to the clerk. Just follow what the school asks you to for those documents. And second one, try to ask if you can get a mentor teacher. The mentor teacher normally is going to be the teachers who is teaching the subjects you are taking. For example, for us, TESOL, they might distribute an English teacher to you. So if you get a mentor teacher, basically you can just ask your mentor teacher like which teacher you're supposed to meet for certain expertise. For example, my school, we had a TS25 teacher. So if we want to do an interview, it's better to read with her instead of the other teachers. So with a mentor teacher, you can kind of get a hang of what the schools are about. And if you don't get a mentor teacher, it is fine, because not every schools have one. You can basically just go around and try to find a teacher who is taking the course you are. For us, TESOL, you may find the English teachers and try to be friendly with them in case you need anything, like you need to ask them which teacher you can look for and whatnot. Basically, it is obviously better to be friendly with the teachers and try to blend into the environment, because why not, right? And for the other days, try not to just sit in the office. Try to go around the school and understand how the school functions. Try to ask whether if the teachers need help, what they usually do at school, like what are their experiences. These are like the information which is very important for you. Maybe not during your PBS, but it might be useful for your practicum. For interview and also for the observations, try to set a time with the teachers early, like during the first week or maybe just the first few days, so that the teachers are known that you want to interview or you want to observe them, so they can do some preparation. Or if they don't want you to observe, then just find another teacher, I guess, because yeah, it's up to them, because they don't get anything for doing that. Don't procrastinate. If you have done an interview or whatnot, right, you will have the fresh memory of what just happened and the points that the teachers mentioned. So try to write them down as soon as possible. Even if you have an audio or a video recording, it's still better for you to write it down on the spot, because you might forget or you might not really understand the meaning of the interview after the interview has been done for a few days or a few weeks. And it's better for you to do everything early instead of during the last minute. I know there might still, you can't really control procrastinate, can you? But try, because there will be a lot to report in the portfolio, if I'm not mistaken. So try to write down everything that you can as soon as possible, as soon as it is done, and try to have a rough draft of your portfolio. For example, I would have several pages blank for the information that I have not gathered, and I would have the information that I've gathered in the same place, same documents, so that it is easier for me to look for them. If not, you can maybe use Google Drive folders to put in all the documents and sort them out following the list that you have gotten for your e-portfolio. So just follow the list, tag them, like number 1 is going to be the biodata, number 2, number 3, and whatnot. Just be as sorted as possible. Don't just jump out everything. Don't jump out everything into the Google Drive folder. Try to have it tagged, have everything tagged. Even though it is just 2 weeks, try to leave a good impression to the teachers and also to the admins. It's not about your marks actually. It's because PBS is just 2 credits, right? Or no, 1 credit. So it's more about how you present yourself and how you try to learn how school basically works. So try to make the most out of it and make it as fun as possible, but don't forget to do your work, obviously. And if you get an opportunity, like myself, I've gotten an opportunity to draw lines on the field, I just go, just go. If it's not too far, or if you're not in rush of anything, just try to experience it, so that you would know what to do and you have the experience and the knowledge. So it's not going to be a bad thing, unless the teacher is trying to bully or whatnot. Then try to solve it out with the admins, or if not, if things are getting out of hand, try to contact your supervisors. I don't think the schools are going to be bullying anyone, honestly, because it's just SBE and nothing bad supposedly should be happening. But in case if it does happen, settle it with your supervisors. Try to ask them for advice. Try to ask whether if this is normal, or maybe you can ask schools, you can ask your seniors. Don't just take actions, because sometimes we might feel pressured, but it might not be as bad as we thought. It's not that I'm saying you should not report or you should not whatnot. It's just that try to understand why something happened before you take an action, so that the decision is not rushed and the possibility of you doing a wrong thing is lower, obviously. So I think that is all. I would not like to speak for longer, because I've been talking a lot. I hope that you can enjoy your SBE, and obviously try to be relaxed, because it's just 1 credit. Try to learn as much as you can and enjoy. Good luck for your SBE. See you.